This activity will be about teaching pressure and cover. We'll do it in two phases. So you'll spend half your time in one phase and half your time in the other, ideally. What will happen here is that we will ask two players to take turns passing the ball back and forth, and they're going to want to pass the ball really, really quickly to each other. And you're going to tell them stop. Tell them when to pass the ball. So they're going to pass the ball, and when they pass the ball to each other, these players need to adjust their position into pressure cover. So this player needs to come up wide, funneling this player towards the middle, and this player needs to drop back in a diagonal off of that, so they're in a cover position. Ideally, you'll get them to communicate, I've got ball, or I've got pressure, and this person drops back in that space. You're going to say pass. They're going to pass. They're going to come wide. I've got pressure. I've got cover. And you'll go back and forth 3 or 4 times until they get it, and then you can rotate the kickers into the defense off the back, and bring in additional players. Then you'll transition to phase 2, which is the pressure cover transition. This activity is similar. The difference is now these players can pass the ball whenever they choose to pass the ball, and these players need to react. So as soon as this person passes the ball, they can obviously react in their position, but what's really trying to happen is these players are trying to find a passing lane, and they're going to try to pass the ball across to the black players here. When that happens, these players will transition out, and these players need to immediately transition into pressure cover across the field. So that's that transition game we're now working on. You went from the passer, now you're going to become into that transitional space. Always want to work on those 4 phases of transition, or the 4 phases of soccer, one of those being transition and defense, while also teaching the concept of pressure cover.